have some tips I'd like to give you when it comes to checking out with your guests at the end of the evening. So you've concluded your wine tasting and you've given everybody their ITOs so that way they can start filling out what they'd like for wines. One thing that I recommend is definitely staying in the room with everybody. Walk around, see if anybody has questions, and help anybody out that isn't sure what wines they can get. Now, when they bring their order form to you, the first thing you want to do is take a look at it and definitely compliment them. Hey, you are getting some great wines. Or, oh, you like this wine best tonight. I'm so glad you're stocking up on it. Take a look at what they've got. They are always going to be a little nervous placing an order, especially if they place an order for a wine they didn't try tonight. So compliment them, put them at ease. The next thing you want to do is make sure they're aware of everything that's available to them. Make sure they're aware of the guest reward items. And if they are not quite at a guest reward item level, let them know what it takes to get there. You are one bottle away from getting this guest reward item. Did you want to add one more on and then we can get you that guest reward item? Another thing you want to do, if you've got a guest that's ordering whites and sweet wines, make sure you let them know about the accessory items that go great with that. Oh, I'm so glad you are stocking up on some white and sweets. Do you have any wine chillers for that? We've got several different wine chillers available. Did you want me to throw one on your order that way you can keep that wine chilled? If they're ordering red wines, make sure they don't forget about ordering the aerator or even the wraparound chiller to throw on the bottle for just a few minutes. So talk about those accessory items. Especially if somebody is stocking up on several wines, make sure they know about our electric wine opener and how many bottles of wine you can open with that, and they're going to need something like that for all the wine they're getting. So upsell those accessory items so they know what's available to them and how it can really help enhance what they've already purchased. So then you're going to start writing up their order, get it totaled up, and then you're going to say, all right, so what was your favorite part of the wine tasting tonight? And they'll give you an answer. Say, oh, that's awesome, I love that too. I would really love to do this again with you and your friends. Let's look at the calendar. Is there a date that works best for you, a Monday or a Friday? What I've done there is I haven't said, do you want to host? Because that's a yes or a no answer. What I've done is I've had them remember what they enjoyed about the event, got them thinking about how exciting it was and how they could do this with their friends or family, and then I've narrowed it down and simplified it for them by giving them just a couple dates or days of the week to choose from. A lot of times, guests are interested in hosting, but they're afraid to say anything for a few reasons. One, they're afraid that nobody's going to come, so they say nothing. You can help reassure them that they will have the wine lovers there in attendance. The other part is everybody's got a busy schedule, and a lot of people are thinking, I don't know when to host. I wouldn't even know where to start. We'll narrow it down for them. So Monday or Friday work better. And they can say, oh, well, you know what? Actually, Tuesdays I'm not overly busy. Okay, let's look at the Tuesdays. Let's see which one works best for both of us. That will help get your bookings at your events. You definitely want to do this with every single guest. There are lots of guests that want to host at your wine tasting event. They just don't tell you. They're waiting for you to ask. If you don't ask, you will never know. So definitely ask at checkout.